now.
Such a fucking. Oh my God, you.
He's a god.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tourney Time. This motherfucker. I can't even do an intro. I can't even do an intro with this dude fucking tasting his oregano and shit. Anyway.
Oregano is crazy.
Oregano, fucking parsley flakes. I don't fucking.
It's his time. It's his time.
He's wasting time by fucking eating time. So today, no bracket today. We're gonna have some discussions on some things and then get into our war games predictions.
Hold on.
We're gonna break down the card and we're gonna discuss the matchups and what we think the outcome is going to be, what we think the story is going like further ahead. We did this last month. Me and EJ went, double teamed on a Crown Jewel prediction show. Go check that out. I mean, it's too late now. The Crown Jewel is over. But if you wanted to see what we picked, go check that out on YouTube and Spotify. So yeah, before I started this, let's get back to what we were talking about. The Chiefs game.
War games.
You bitch.
Jesus.
You had to. Just by you doing that, I'm gonna get slapped with a copyright. You fuck. So
we do not own the rights.
I'm gonna get slapped with a copyright and then get a fucking cease and desist. So anyway, EJ, I was saying no. The Raiders were down 17-19. They were in field goal range when the play happened. And then they fumbled, and then the refs pulled that bullshit where they called illegal shift instead of a false start, causing the whole game to end. And now, because of that, the Chiefs are the first team to clinch a playoff berth.
Of course they are.
Yes.
Which, mind you, I've been saying all season, they are the worst 11-1 team. They should have lost at least 5 or 6 games in the season.
Yes.
Should have.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But they all got bailed out by the refs.
I mean, it's to the point where, like, most football fans would say, like, the Chiefs are the new Patriots now.
This is worse. This is fucking worse.
This is definitely worse. This is worse than the Deflategate. This is worse than the Deflategate. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Refs, keep doing what y'all doing. Keep doing it. I want y'all to keep doing it. And I'm gonna say, and this is why. Even though personally, I want a Ravens-Eagles Super Bowl because that's what I want. Give me the Chiefs again. I want that revenge because that shit ain't gonna work when y'all on that grand stage again. It's not gonna happen. Nope.
You want the smoke?
Don't be throwing that. No pun intended. Don't be throwing that juju out there. Like, because I feel like if we get a Chiefs-Eagles Super Bowl, a part of me is gonna feel like we're gonna get screwed yet again.
No, here's why I got confidence in that.
There's two factors. No, there's 2 factors. Taylor Swift and ever since the Chiefs won the Super Bowl last year, I'm pretty sure there's something going on with them saying they want that 3-peat.
Mm-hmm.
Because they want to be the first team in NFL history to get a 3-peat.
Why did I think it was the Patriots?
No. Patriots almost had a 3-peat.
Oh, yeah, because they...
But, we spoiled it. We spoiled it.
They won, like, I think 4 or 5 championships in the 2010s. I think 4 in the 2010s, and then 2 in the 2000s or something like that. I don't know what the stats are off the top of my head, but they got 6 rings, and in that span of time, they did get back-to-back, but they didn't get the 3-peat.
Yeah, because I remember them. I remember, like, the early 2000s when they went.
They went
like 3 times.
No, they went. They beat the Eagles.
I remember that one.
They beat the Panthers.
And that was the year before or year after.
They lost to the Giants.
Yeah.
And then after that, they didn't make Super Bowl because it was Packers, Steelers twice. And then the Giants beat the Patriots again. And then the Patriots went on literally a tear by the Colts won one, the Saints won one, the Broncos ended up winning in the 2010s. The Seahawks won one.
They beat the Falcons.
Yeah, the Seahawks won one. The Patriots beat the Falcons. The Rams.
Falcons should have won that one.
That's what it was.
That Falcons won?
Yeah, that was bullshit. They won
That
three.
was good.
They won 3 in the 2010s. They beat the Patriots, or the Patriots beat the Falcons, the Rams, the Seahawks.
Yep.
Because of that bullshit Russell Wilson pass. And when you should have just ran it in with Marshawn.
I'll never forget that interview, yo.
Thank you. That's what it was. So they beat the Falcons.
Listen, I'm just here so I won't get fined.
They beat. No, that's right. So they beat the Falcons. Then they could have went back to back, but we beat them.
Right.
And then they beat the Rams in that horrible Super Bowl game.
Yeah, that's the one we don't talk about.
That's the one where Maroon 5 performed and promised us the SpongeBob shit, but didn't happen. We ended up getting Travis Scott. So, and then after that, Brady got traded and won one with the Bucks.
Yeah.
And then the Chiefs have won 4 or 2 or 3 or 4 ever since.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Which is bullshit. Bullshit.
Listen, I'm glad we on this because we about to segue into. Yeah, it's still 10:32. Yesterday we had Thanksgiving games.
Mm-hmm.
One of those games were the Bears versus the Detroit Lions. Of course, us Eagle fans had a lot of stake in that because I'm seeing what this Detroit Lions team is. Not everybody is seeing it. They're so high up on it, but I'm seeing the writing on the walls. They're starting to look, excuse me, not offensively, but defensively. They're starting to look like us from last year, but they're still hanging on. That's besides the point. There was 32 seconds in the game after Caleb Williams got sacked. That Eberflus and the rest of that coaching team are sitting there on the fucking sidelines looking like this.
Mind you, it's not the coaching staff. It's Eberflus that has to make the timeout call.
And I get what everybody's saying. Even the OC or the DC could have told, said something in the mic and told him, hey, call the timeout, timeout. Okay, but that's still on Eberflus. Okay, there's no other head coach in the NFL that has one timeout left that's going to save that timeout. And they're in that. And oh my Lord!
I understand Eberflus was at fault for that, but you know who else was at fault? Caleb Williams.
Yes,
he also could have sat there and said timeout. But instead, he tried to hurry up the offense. He tried to play hero. I get it. You threw for almost 400 yards that game. Cool. But at the same time, it's all about clock management. He saw the clock and decided to hurry up the offense and try to throw a horrible last-second deep pass with 7 seconds left.
What dumbass.
Either way, I honestly do think if they would have called timeout, you would have gave Cairo Santos the chance to kick a field goal, probably miss, but
look, that's what I was about to say. Like that game could have went either way. We could have been a tie game, and they could have, went at it in OT, and then we would have seen, what was it about. But that type of shit burnt my gears, and all the years of me watching the NFL since I was a kid, I've never seen no shit like that. And not to discourage a man, getting fired, but dog, you deserve to be fired for that. You deserve to be fired for that. And he got fired for that.
I mean, he couldn't use his timeout, so of course he got fired. He didn't have a chance to say timeout. So, but you want to know one thing? The Cowboys are back, baby.
No, the fuck they not.
According to Micah Parsons, they're coming.
Don't nobody give a fuck with that
I want to talk about that game real quick because I was watching that shit yesterday. And boy, let me tell you, they had a saving grace on that shit. When I tell you, they had a fucking miracle. And for them to be like 4-7, well, now 5-7, I don't think they're gonna really make it deep in the playoffs.
They're not making the playoffs, period.
I
They're
was about
not.
to say that
Even,
too, but I was
listen,
trying to give him like this much benefit of the doubt.
listen,
because
listen.
there's too many teams in front of them with a similar amount of record that have more of a chance. Your Rams are 5-6. They have a better chance of making the playoffs than the Cowboys.
They still, as a
Depending
matter
on
of
how the
fact,
rest of the season go.
as a matter of fact, as we speak, they still have a playoff percentage and a chance.
Exactly.
More so than the Cowboys.
Exactly. But at the same time,
so-
look,
So
they
here's
both
why.
have. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No,
No.
so here's why I say it depends on how the rest of the season go, because after our loss to y'all and to Juju's point, it's our turnaround. However, at the same time, though, we still are trying to maneuver defensively.
Mhm.
So it's more sort of like we got who we play this week, the Saints, right?
Yeah.
Depending on how we do with the Saints, and I strongly say depending on how we do with the Saints, it's going to give us more of a push in the playoffs. Now, if we lose against the Saints, yeah, it's going to diminish it, but it also depends on, I don't want to say y'all winning much.
You have to remember your division is literally cracked down to the wire right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
Arizona and Seattle are fighting for first place. The Rams
Yeah.
and the 49ers are right behind them.
So we would.
And,
pretty much
the Niners are shit this year.
The Niners
would need the Niners to. Well,
They got the worst Super Bowl hangover. No, they don't have the worst Super Bowl hangover.
The Niners have a snow game with Buffalo to worry about. And Buffalo's great in the cold. Buffalo is great in the cold, so I don't think they're beating Buffalo. At the same time, the 49ers team is literally depleted at this point. They got nobody.
Right.
Yep.
I think Brock Purdy's hurt. He's out another game. And then you got Christian McCaffrey, who just got back. He's so-and-so. Debo's just fucking a crybaby. Ayuk's out for the season. Fred Warner's playing with literally a fractured ankle because they have nobody else on defense. George Kittle battles injuries from time to time, and like I said, they have no one. They're done. I think after Buffalo, they're done. If they lose to Buffalo, they're done for the season. I don't see them. I don't see Kyle. I don't see. Was it Kyle? Yeah, Kyle. I don't see Kyle Shanahan trying to do as much as he can to get into the playoffs, even if they go 8-8 or 9-8, whatever.
Yeah.
However,
so I would say I would say for y'all, if the Lions lose 2 games and y'all win 2 games, y'all are in for no.
We're gonna get in. Probably not this week, but next week. If we're gonna get in the playoffs. Right. We need Detroit to lose in order to clinch. Yeah, we need Detroit to lose in order to get a first round bye.
All right. So
I'm not.
This game we got coming up, right?
Baltimore, baby.
That's one of them games where in the beginning of the season, before we started, I automatically gave us an L on it. But because of how the season is going,
honestly, how Lamar,
their defense is not playing to the standards that I know their defense can play.
The Ravens defense is ass right now. We can admit that.
But y'all can stop the run. Y'all may stop Saquon, but y'all let receivers run wild, and that might be a big game for Devontae and AJ.
Stopping that Mario jumping motherfucker. He gonna put his ass up in the air again and go wahoo.
And that's the thing. Like with the Bengals, they ran all over the Ravens defense. The Chargers even ran all over the Ravens defense, and they scored 20 points.
Go Chargers, go!
Which is a team that's very surprising. I think they're going to be underdogs going into the playoffs.
Yes.
Yeah, because they are
7-4.
Yeah.
They're literally the 6th seed at this point.
Yeah, I was about to say they're right underneath the Ravens.
Yeah.
Right.
The thing is, with Baltimore, yes, their defense is shit, and yes, we may have arguably the number 1 defense in the NFL, but Lamar is still putting up another MVP season.
Exactly. And that's the thing. Lamar, I don't think he's gonna carve our boys up, but he's gonna do damage.
You also have fucking Derrick Henry back there.
Like,
the only thing I'm not concerned about is Zay Flowers because Kenyon Mitchell's going to have him locked down.
oh yeah.
However, you still got their other receivers.
We still got to worry about King Henry.
Yep.
Still got to worry about Lamar scrambling out of the pocket.
That's the only. Those are the only threats we got to worry about. The Ravens have to worry about because they sucked with the run game, so they got to worry about Barkley.
They got They got to worry about when it comes to the pass game. They got to worry about AJ. They got to worry about Devontae. They got to worry about Goddard.
Because Devontae is supposed to play. Which, honestly, this is my hot take. I'd rather him sit out. I'd rather him get fully healthy and then just rush back to get to this game. We'll be fine without Devontae because we still have AJ Brown. We still have Jahan Dotson out there. Yep. We still have 2 solid tight ends that can carry us.
Yep.
Because if AJ Brown gets covered like crazy, they're not going to stop the tight ends.
Nope. Calcaterra and Goddard is going to smolder through.
And prime example of that, playoffs last year, Kelsey fucking tore him apart in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Because nobody could.
That's just the passing game. Now, when it comes to the running game, you got Saquon to worry about. And then, not only that, you got to worry about Jalen popping off. Because if Jalen pop off, then it's going to be like, oh, shit. Fuck, we forgot about him. We was worried about Saquon. Yeah.
However, we do have a good 5-game stretch going.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I will be okay if we take an L on Sunday.
Yeah.
I will be okay. I even
said it. I've said it. And I've told everybody in the Philadelphia Eagles fan group, like, yo, if we take this L, I'm not going to be upset. I don't care if we get blown out, for real.
Take the L.
We take the L and then
take the L. We'll see you in the Super Bowl.
Exactly, because maybe it's a superstitious thing, but teams that get 15 wins, they don't win in the Super Bowl.
The Chiefs, unless you're the Chiefs.
Yeah, unless you're the Chiefs. But I already predicted we was going to have a 14-3 or a 15-2 season. If we went out, cool. I'm happy with that. But if we take this L, I'm still okay with that because we're going to win. First things first, we got the Cowboys at home while we're wearing Kelly Green. That's a W.
Yeah, that's a
People
W.
think we sitting out the start. No, that's Kelly Green night. Ain't no starting sitting out.
Hold on.
CeeDee Lamb not playing like how he was last season. He has been getting.
Get to that.
First off, that nigga got locked down by I forgot what team they was playing. They rookie was locking him the fuck down.
The Giants yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah. I was about to say.
And then CD got taken out of the game because he was hurt.
Exactly.
Now, we know how the algorithm is when it comes to the NFL, when it comes to the Eagles and the Cowboys. Like, y'all beat them the first game. I feel like, and I'm not saying this is going to be an actual thing, but I feel like the Cowboys, y'all would be more satisfied if y'all lose to the Cowboys. And the reason why, here's the reason why I say that, is because, one, either way, how the Cowboy season is going, they're not going to even touch the playoffs.
No.
They're not going to touch the playoffs right now. So if y'all lose to the Cowboys, that's cool. Y'all better off losing to the Cowboys than the Ravens.
13-4. I don't see that.
The only time it would matter.
Not 13-4 because y'all, I can see y'all beating the Ravens. Easy win with the Panthers. Near easy win with the Steelers.
Steelers is also going to be a tough one because their defense is on fucking fire.
That's why I said near easy.
But then again, I remember their defense was actually doing some crazy shit in 2022 when we faced them and we picked their ass apart.
Because if we think about it, the Giants exposed the Cowboys' defense low key.
We exposed the defense.
We exposed that defense. What the fuck you talking about?
I'm saying as far as yesterday.
Okay.
Of course y'all did. Yeah, of course y'all did that, but I'm saying like
the only thing, because if we go 13-4, 14-3, 15-2, we're set. We're fine.
That's what I'm saying.
The only time it's gonna matter, because I think our last game is against Washington.
Yeah, I think so.
The only time it matters is if Washington goes on a fucking tear and we lose 3. and the division's on the line.
Exactly. That's when it matters.
But I don't think Washington's going to go on a fucking tear.
Especially
No,
with
your last game is against the Giants.
Oh shit!
Yeah, your last game is
We
against
played Washington again at some point, though, right?
Yeah, we played. I think we played Washington before we played the Giants.
Is it Washington, Dallas, and then the Giants?
Yeah.
The last 3 divisional games?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that. No, fuck that. We're fine. I honestly will be fine if we clinch the playoff berth, hopefully get first round bye or home field advantage, and then literally just sit out our starters for the Giants game.
That's why why I
that is actually gonna. I see that happening
because I don't want.
Let's go. Let's look at it like this. Let's say we do win out these next couple games up until the last game. We sit our starters out. Mm-hmm. Now, if Kenny Pickett wound up beating the Giants, then hey, they super duper trash.
I mean, the Giants are fucking trash anyway.
So that's another game. It's like, all right, we lose that, I'm cool. Because we should not.
Hey, Daniel Jones is a Viking now.
But
Daniel Jones is a Viking now.
Fuck, he won cookie.
We better watch out for them Vikings now.
You know what? Hold on. I can't. Hold on. Wait, we really can't say shit because look at what they doing with nut ass Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold's literally having career resurgence right now.
Like Sam Darnold. Like, do we hear ourselves?
Sam fucking Darnold.
Like,
literally having the best year of his life.
In my wildest years of watching NFL, ever since I never thought I would be talking about him in this light. Like, yo, he's having a career fucking year. Like, goddamn.
I mean, not MVP caliber, but he's having a career.
Right, not year. MVP caliber, but he having himself a fucking doozy of a year. So,
speaking of MVP, I swear to Christ, if it goes to Lamar Jackson this year.
And you know what? That's what everybody was saying on First Take in the facility and speak.
No,
this game right here should decide who should be MVP out of Lamar and Saquon.
It's gonna be.
And
Saquon.
I'm like, it's gonna be Saquon. It's gotta be Saquon.
Listen, everybody keeps saying, "Oh, they got to do something spectacular." Bro, this nigga hurdled over somebody backwards.
Listen. The only 2 acceptable people, if Barkley doesn't win, is either Josh Allen. Who's arguably having the best year of his career.
Yes.
Or Derrick Henry. Because Derrick Henry is literally right behind Barkley when it comes to yards and everything like that.
Yep.
Those are the only 2 acceptable ones. I don't want to hear a fucking peep with Lamar, even though he's going to be in the race. I don't want to hear a fucking peep out of Mahomes because he's having the worst career of his season, or he's having the worst year of his season. And how the fuck they're still 11-1, it bothers me. And I don't love the dude, but I do not see Jalen Hurts being an MVP caliber this year. I don't. That man is playing as a game manager more than an MVP right now.
True. That's
fine
true.
by me.
That's
because it shows that we have.
Listen, if it's about winning and helping this team win, let's keep the main thing. If I don't got to play at an MVP caliber just to help this team win, then so be it. If I got to play at an MVP caliber to help this team win, so be it. And that's what I want my quarterback to be.
He's happy.
Like
right
whatever
now.
the job asks of me to be, then I'll do it. And there's games where he had MVP caliber games. We're not going to sit here and say that. But like you said, he's being a game manager. Mm-hmm. And like Cam said a couple years back, there are some great game managers and there's nothing wrong with it. When people hear it, they think of it as a negative connotation. No, there's nothing wrong with being a game manager, baby.
No, because you're leading the team.
Some of the best in the NFL history have been game managers. Shit, some of them have been game changers and managers. Look at Tom Brady. He's both a game changer and a game manager.
Look at Peyton Manning.
Mm-hmm.
Game manager. You feel me? Like you had your game changers and you have your game managers, and it don't matter which path you go down. It's all about if you're gonna be one of the greats. And in my opinion, it don't matter if Jalen Hurts go down that MVP caliber path. If he keep going down this path, leading his team, doing what he do, making everybody else around him better, like with the addition of Saquon, and then you got Saquon and him making everyone else better around him. Yo, when it's all said and done, he's gonna be one of the greatest Eagles quarterbacks to ever do this.
When it's all
If
said and
he
done,
keeps doing this.
when it's all said and done, and this is just the old person in me talking, he's going to be the third greatest Eagles quarterback of all time. Third,
yes,
behind Cunningham,
and
of course the greatest QB of all time. I still say it to this day is Donovan McNabb.
Although he choked at the Super Bowl and shit, but we're not going to talk about that.
That Super Bowl was not Donovan's fault.
It was not. I blame it on T.O.
I blame it on both of them motherfuckers. Because listen, they told him not to go out drinking and partying the night before. You know what McNabb did? Went out drinking and partying the night before. That's why that motherfucker was throwing up.
The only thing I commend T.O. on is that he played on a broken ankle.
I'm on half a leg. They can't stop me.
I was going to say it's kind of 50-50 as far as T.O. and coaching.
I mean, the coaching, yeah. I mean,
yeah, I say it's 50-50, but outside of that, then yeah. But I wouldn't blame that Super Bowl on Donovan.
Actually, no.
You know what?
Fuck that. No. Jalen will be tied for the third greatest QB of all time. Third, tied. You know who's right there? Big Dick Nick. He got us our Super Bowl.
Listen, I'll even argue this: if Jalen in his Eagles career can get us 2 Super Bowls,
he's the greatest.
No, whoa,
he's the greatest.
Whoa. What about Vic?
Vic had like
we share him with the Falcons. It's like shared custody.
Yeah,
it's like parenting.
Vic had like 2 good seasons.
That's fair.
He got us to the playoffs and then did what he could. That's it.
And if Chip didn't do what he did that season, we would have been going to the fucking. I don't care what anybody say. If Chip didn't destroy the fucking team the following year, we would have been in the Super Bowl.
He dismantled.
We fucking lost to Sean Jackson.
Bro,
roster in history.
We had Deshaun Jackson, LaShawn
I'll never
McCoy.
forget that season. I'll never forget it. Soon as Deshaun Jackson was released, I was like, we about to snowball.
Yeah, and we
snowballed. Shady's traded.
We ended up getting fucking Mark Sanchez.
Avalanche. Avalanche.
Big traded. Foles gone. Damn, y'all got rid of Nick Foles too?
No, we ended up getting Mark Sanchez.
Mark Sanchez of all motherfucking people.
To carry us for 1 or 2 seasons. No, we got Mark Sanchez and we got fucking Sam Bradford to carry us for 2 seasons.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I forgot about Sam Bradford.
Sam fucking Bradford.
I forgot about did y'all get him from us?
I believe you did.
Yeah, because Bradford, I think played for. Who did he get drafted by? Was it the Rams?
We drafted him from. So when he played for us, he got drafted from. God damn. It wasn't Detroit because he was never with Detroit.
Sam Bradford stats. Sure, stats, because he's trash.
I'm pretty sure it was a bum team we got him from.
Sam Blanford. Yeah, we got him from the Rams.
Yeah, that's what
he played.
I'm saying as far as where we got him from.
No. He played for the Rams from 2010 to 2013. Then he got hurt.
Right.
And then we picked him up in 2015, which was still terrible.
Yeah.
Even though he had a decent season. And that's when he went to the Vikings for 2 years, went to Arizona, and then retired.
Yeah,
he only played 8 years.
Yeah, that was a no.
And then that's when, after Sam Bradford, we drafted Carson Wentz, and the rest is history.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about y'all having what's my man Jeff Garcia and fucking Vince Young and shit.
Yo, Jeff Garcia was the shit though. No, hold up. Jeff Garcia was the shit though. Okay.
And I'm not talking about Jeff Garcia. I'm talking about Vince Young.
Oh, okay. And another person I'm not going to slander. I'm not going to slander Josh McCown.
Who?
Josh McCown. I'm not going to.
No.
He had a fucking incredible game in the playoffs.
No.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about him.
We almost beat who was it? The Saints? Yeah, we beat Chicago, and then we almost beat the Saints.
And if I'm not mistaken, he was having a storybook comeback. If I'm not mistaken,
he got hurt in the game. I think he.
So y'all had McNabb,
Garcia,
Vince Young.
No, Vic.
Vic was before Vince.
Vic and then Vince Young.
No, because y'all had no. I'm sorry.
No. Will's right. When Andy brought Vic in, we did have Young for a little bit.
He was the backup,
Y'all also had Mike McMahon at one point.
Oh shit!
Oh, I forgot about him.
I forgot about him. Y'all had Mike McMahon, who in my opinion was okay. He was okay.
We had a decent backup with McNabb. His name was AJ Feely.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! Yo, I forgot.
AJ was that guy. I ain't gonna hold.
He was that guy.
He was that guy.
Yeah, y'all did. Yeah.
Oh, that's who we had. We had motherfucking Chase Daniel. He's
We ain't gonna talk about that fucking
this
hater.
dumbass
Hater.
bitch. Fucking slapped the shit out of him.
All I know. You know what? People have been saying it on First Take, and I want to get y'all opinions on it. Which Bob are from the Eagles are y'all feeling right now? Are y'all feeling this 2004-2005 Super Bowl team, the 2017 Super Bowl team, or the 2022 Super Bowl team? And which team has played or playing better? This team or any other past championship team?
Honestly, so I'm gonna take this one because I thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go by ranking system.
Sure.
Okay.
I put the 2017 Eagles at number 1.
Okay.
The 2022 at number 2.
Okay.
And the 2004 at number 3. And the only reason why I put that at number 3 was because, but the TO bullshit aside, the core defense y'all had at the time, and I think this was around what's my favorite Eagles player? Lito Shepherd.
Sheldon Brown.
That was his exit, right?
No. That was
because after that he played for like what, 2 more seasons?
2 more seasons. We had him, we had Sheldon Brown, we still had B-Dog back there.
And y'all had
Jeremiah Trotter.
Boom.
Dawkins.
Now the chemistry between that and T.O. was kind of shifty at times because of course T.O.'s coming from the team where he had all that bullshit with the coach and all of that other bullshit.
Yeah.
At the same time, he was the competitive spirit that the Eagles needed low key. And don't get me wrong, yeah, he was ball hogging and wanting the ball all the time.
I mean, he's the star receiver. Of course, you're gonna want the fucking ball.
He was the star receiver. However, I think the one thing that fucked up the Eagles was T.O.'s ego and them trying to feed it multiple times.
Yeah, you couldn't let my boy
jump in the locker room.
You couldn't have my fucking boy, my boys fucking Todd Pinkston and James Thrash back there couldn't get carries. Like, what the fuck?
You said Todd Pinkston?
Yeah.
That was my dude.
James Thrash, baby. I had his fucking jersey.
That whole thing was like
I don't know who didn't have a Thrash jersey.
Yeah.
If it, like I said, if it wasn't for, because y'all was down by 2 at the final stretch of the Super Bowl.
It was like 2 or 3.
If it wasn't for the bullshit touchdown run that T.O. did, y'all probably would have won.
Honestly, we were down by 3, I think. And I think they would have been better off if David Akers just fucking booted that shit.
Oh, David Akers. He was a beast of a kicker.
Yeah, one of the greatest of all time.
Before y'all keep answering, I just want to say David Akers will always be a hero to me in the Philadelphia city because this man still kicked the ball with a broken fucking leg.
Did he ever? Did he
That
ever?
man broke his shit on it. They called the timeout, injury timeout. He was like, "No, fuck it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it." They like, "Yo, you do it. You gonna fuck the shit up?" He like, "I'm going to do it."
It was the fucking Super Bowl. What you mean?
That man broke his fucking leg. That shit still went in. He was like, "Ah!" I'm like, "Yo." For me though, I'm gonna put 2017 Eagles at 1 because we won the chip.
It's not just that. I feel like with the 2017 Eagles, forever going to thank Carson Wentz for that. He got us to the playoffs.
I can say this. He may have like shitted his fucking career down the toilet at the end of his season with us, but before that fucking injury, Carson Wentz was one of the best fucking quarterbacks that ever happened to us that fucking year.
He legit would have been MVP that year if he didn't get hurt. That man was a fucking animal.
We're sorry for that. That was not our intention.
No, it's Carson Wentz. He got us to the playoffs, got hurt, and then Big Dick Nick stepped in, literally showed his big dick, and was like, "You know what? Boom! I got you a Super Bowl, and I beat Tom Brady. What about it?"
And then this motherfucker come back. Oh, I don't want to run Nick's offense. Darren Sproles was like, "But it's your offense. Like, what do you mean you don't want to run the offense? It's yours. Like, what? I want to do more play action. That's not your strength." All right.
Yep.
And that's what happened.
He fucking tanked.
2017 Eagles at the top.
And then the minute y'all won that Super Bowl was the minute they was already talking about trading Nick Foles. I'm like, what the fuck?
2022.
Because honestly, when he recovered and got back on the field, he started playing scary.
Mm-hmm. Look, 2022 Eagles at number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, I'll make them interchangeable because the season's going on. I'll put 2024 Eagles asterisks at 3, and then 2004, 2005 Eagles at the bottom.
But you know what Eagles
now,
roster should have been in that conversation though was the fucking the 2010 Eagles when y'all had Deshaun and y'all was
Vic and McCoy, yeah.
But the only reason why I did these because this year, come on, this is a Super Bowl projected team.
Oh no. I'm agreeing with that, but that's what I'm saying. As far as that's concerned,
now, if I'm going to add them in, I'll put them.
I put 2010
I don't want to put them at 5, but then again, I don't want to put the 2004, 2005 season at 5 neither. So that's kind of tricky. But right now, in my opinion, with the way the Eagles are playing, they're having a better year than they did when they first went to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
They're having one hell of a year, almost better than the 2022 Eagles. The only difference is they were undefeated halfway, but the way that shit is going down, like they balling their ass, especially the defense. They balling their ass off. We ain't even got to touch on the simple night and day difference between 2023 team and this team. We ain't got to touch on that. Now, 2022 team, we already know they could have won it. In my opinion, they won the Super Bowl because of if that nut ass holding call didn't happen, we would have won the Super Bowl.
It wasn't even a holding call.
So, and I get James Bradbury trying to be, a good sportsman. Talking about, yeah, I held. Nah, nigga, you didn't hold. Okay.
You want to know something?
Like,
our defense is a lot better without Bradbury now.
That nigga's phantom at this point.
He's still on the IR.
Good, keep him there.
So,
you're healthy? Stay on IR. We don't need you.
Yep. What about you, Haas?
Fuck James Bradbury.
We done got this man started. He said, fuck ranking the damn list. He said, fuck all that. Fuck James Bradbury. I just want to know why he's so damn good on Madden, but shit in real life.
Fuck the Bradbury bunny.
But no, ranking wise, I'm definitely putting the 2017 Super Bowl champions at number 1.
Hell yeah.
Be real. The offense was clicking. The defense was fucking on fire that year.
Yeah, they had Big Dick Nick.
Was it ever?
Come on now, come on, Malcolm Jenkins put a nigga out for the whole game.
Yes, he did.
Brandon Cook was gone for the whole game,
D-U-D.
bro.
Yo, and that was funny because that was literally Brady's number one weapon that whole game outside of Gronkowski.
Number one weapon. As soon as he went down, it was over.
He went down, and then they all literally started double teaming Gronk. It was fucking. I mean, Gronk still got a touchdown that game, but it was It's Gronk. But like,
fucking hilarious.
They shut down. I think it was Edelman too. They shut him down.
Yeah, they shut down Julian Edelman. That's because he's so fucking little.
We shut down the rest of their stars. You feel me? We shut down their stars, and not to stop Haas from ranking. Matter of fact, no, I'll finish because it's something else. I just peeped. Matter of fact, no. Do anybody peep the similarities between the 2017 team and this team?
As far as
what? Don't say the run game.
No. The simple fact that everybody is gelling, they're playing together as a team, just like 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Morale is high in the locker room, just like 2017.
The only thing,
Jason Peters go down. He was meaningful to the defense. Brandon Graham goes down. He's meaningful to the defense.
Which that fucking broke my heart, man.
Bro, to see him cry on 94 whip, bro, I broke down too. But I'm seeing this, and now everybody like, we doing it for you, BG. It remind me of when everybody was like, yo, we gonna do it for you, JP. Oh shit.
Notice how they didn't say they were doing it for Carson Wentz, though.
Yo. But go ahead, Hans. You got Eagles 2017 at one.
Love Jason Peters, but he turned into an op when that motherfucker signed with the Cowboys.
Facts.
Bro, I seen that shit. I'm like, bro, he about to go snitch on our offense.
And then we fucking locked him down too, bitch.
Yeah.
2017 at first. I will have to say for number 2, I will have to say the 2010 team.
Okay.
Honestly, they was hot too. Like Deshaun Jackson was balling out. Like that punt return will forever be one of the greatest highlights in that man's career.
Yes.
That game made it
about that touchdown run he did when he tossed the ball before he got to the touchdown. Though.
Hey, let's not talk about that.
That shit. I was confused on it. I'm like, why?
Let's not talk about
he
that.
Still tossed the plane. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Why?
Listen, that Miracle in the Meadowlands, in my opinion, made the Eagles a second half team from that time on, and they've been whooping ass in the second half since then. You can't change my mind.
Facts.
Number 3, I'm gonna have to go with the 2005 team. Like Noah was saying, like we could have won that Super Bowl that year, but communication with T.O., his ego, the coaching at that time, it was just, and fucking McNabb, all that shit just like, it just blew the fuck up on it.
And that was Reed's first Super Bowl, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Andy Reid, I could have sworn he went one. He didn't. I don't think he won. Did he win one with Green Bay? He went to it, right, and lost.
I forgot he was coaching at Green Bay at one point.
No, Andy Reid was an offense. I think he was an offensive coordinator for Green Bay.
Yeah, he was. That was before he became head coach of the Chiefs, right?
Yeah. No, that was before he became head coach of the Eagles. Head coach. Yeah.
Oh, all right. That was
and then he left the Eagles and then became head coach of the Chiefs.
Which broke my heart. I ain't gonna hold you, because I thought he could have did more with the Eagles, because they was on the cusp. They was on the cusp after that. What was that, 4-12 season?
Yeah, because I know Andy Reid became head coach up until like 2011, 2012, when Chip Kelly came in. And then Andy Reid went to the Chiefs, and that's when the Patrick Mahomes era started.
Yep.
But yeah,
And then the fourth.
the 22 team?
Yeah. 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 In my opinion, like for me, it was like we were lucky to make it to that Super Bowl because we were playing good that year, but we weren't playing our best football that year either.
Right.
So then it was also like when the Super Bowl happened and then the fucking holding call, which we all know was some bullshit happened. The fucking refs was in the Chiefs' back pocket through that whole game. Let's be real about that. Nobody's not going to admit it, but the refs were in the Chiefs' back pocket because all the penalties we were getting in that game was fucking ridiculous.
Not to mention, we exposed the Chiefs that game.
Exactly. It's amazing how the Super Bowl MVP got outplayed by the runner-up. But we're not.
Yeah.
But nobody wants to talk about that.
And Mahomes himself even said that. Like, Jalen Hurts fucking had one of the best performances in Super Bowl history and still lost.
All because the refs were in the Chiefs' back pocket.
And that gets me to say, I need everyone out there to please put some respect on Jalen Hurts' name. He outperformed y'all beloved greatest of all time.
Kermit the Frog,
Like, come
Mahomes.
on. He outperformed Kermit the Frog. And they rematch, even though we was playing dog shit the whole year of 2023, he still outperformed Patrick Mahomes.
And we beat him.
Like, come on. Y'all want to talk about all the turnovers that Jalen Hurts been doing, and it's barely had any turnovers since the bye week.
Patrick Mahomes is in the top
1, 2.
Patrick Mahomes is in the top 3 this year of interceptions.
Come
Jalen Hurts hasn't even cracked the top 10.
The Super Bowl MVP is in top 3 for interceptions this year, but yeah, that's y'all guy.
That's y'all guy because hey, he's clutching the playoffs. It's the reincarnated Tom Brady. It's you know what?
That's kind of why I ranked him at number 4 because again, we were playing good, but we weren't playing our best football that year. We got to the Super Bowl by the grace of God that year.
We fucking had a hell of a season though.
We did.
Well,
I'm
gonna keep it a buck. We were playing phenomenal that year until Jalen had got hurt with the shoulder, and then we got Minshew ass in there.
Hey, Minshew mania, baby!
Not even about to fucking talk about Gardner Minshew.
He made us lose that game against the motherfucking Cowboys.
That's not his fault though. That's not his fault though. Put some respect on Uncle Rico's name. Okay?
No. And then we owned the Saints and we lost to the Saints.
Listen. Uncle Rico played out his dream, man. Put some respect on him.
Nah, he gave it
this man, Uncle Rico.
Minshew mania, baby.
He ain't Suavemente.
Don't matter. He got us. He got us to make it to the playoffs. I think we had a first round bye. We were fine. And then
that's because Jalen came back in and was like, all right, I ain't gonna let you fuck it up no more. He's like, but your shoulder's not 100%. He's like, I don't give a fuck.
He was like, yo, shut your ass up.
Keep the main thing. I had a purpose before anybody else had an opinion. He was like, Jalen, why are you posting all these quotes? Because I'm Jalen Hurts. Ball out time. And then destroyed the motherfucking Giants. Destroyed them.
Yep.
This is why I got a feeling we definitely about to make a tear because it's going reverse for us than it did last year. We started off cool, but we was playing shit, and then we collapsed.
We started off shit.
We started off shitty this year, and now is going nowhere but up.
We literally haven't lost since the bye week, so
and Big Guy keep his head shaved. I swear, if he let his hair grow back, I'm going down to the NovaCare Center. Like, hey, what's up, nigga? Sweet chin music, nigga.
Not
cut your hair. Wow, fuck you up.
Yo, not too much on the coach now.
Yup.
Leave him alone. All right. What we do know, how many super kicks are we going to see at War Games tomorrow?
I'm going to give you the exact number. It's going to be 175.
With those fucking Samoans? Yeah, I bet.
We about to have Jimmy Uso, Jay Uso,
Jacob Fatu,
fucking Tamatanga, fucking CM Punk, fucking Sami Zayn.
Did we see the springboard moonsault that fucking
No,
Jacob
fuck that.
did?
We even going to see Big Bronson Reed throw a super kick. Fuck you, me.
No, Roman Reigns is like, fuck this and throw a super kick.
If Bronson can take my leg up there for a super kick,
not even that. Tonga Lowe gonna throw a super kick in Bronson.
Before we even get there, we forgot to touch on this shit because I'm sorry. Never in the history of negative. Never in the history of that have I ever heard somebody go, I got this. I'm suing.
We talking about Drake?
He's going there. He's going there.
And fed you the information.
He's going there.
He brought it up.
How you plot and feed somebody the information and then sue him for defamation? I don't understand, dog. Somebody explain that to me right now.
I'm gonna say this and be done with it. The comedian Godfrey killed Drake by impersonating Donald Duck. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. He killed that man with a Donald Duck impersonation. He killed him. I was done after that. I'm like, Drake, hang it up. You just got dissed by.
Here's what's crazy.
You get killed by a comedian.
Kendrick literally predicted this shit in Euphoria. The famous actor we once knew was looking paranoid and now spiraling. Look at he had this man losing his hair, bro.
I mean, Drake was on that Ozempic shit. You see how skinny he's getting?
He got that man
stressing. He got the nerve to say, I'm going to sue UMG because they were promoting his music. They straight basically was like, nah, dog. We told you not to fuck with him. You fuck with him. He did it on his own. And we ain't got shit to do with that. You lost, buddy.
Dude, Not Like Us is going to hit even harder at the Super Bowl. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, my.
Dude, that shit. Wow.
Like that ass. Even if Kendrick can't do Not Like Us, that motherfucker will sit in a chair, play the instrumental, and let the crowd take over.
Yup.
If that song even starts playing at the halftime show, I'm cutting this shit off and just walk off. I'm like, yeah, it's over.
No, I'm jamming my asshole.
He gonna have fucking. He gonna have DeMar DeRozan out there again.
No,
Tupac ain't sue Biggie. Biggie ain't sue Tupac. Ice Cube ain't sue. The NWA ain't sue Ice Cube.
Listen,
like what?
Listen.
Nas ain't sue Jay. Jay ain't sue Nas.
We have to think about something here. Now that Drake's on his crybaby mission right now.
Right.
Kendrick's next victim could be Lil Wayne.
And I hate to say this, but Kendrick is not going to win. I'm sorry.
Listen. Before we go there, this is coming from a Lil Wayne fan. Like when I say a Lil Wayne fan, you ask me anybody versus Lil Wayne, I'm a motherfucker that's gonna pick Wayne.
Well,
he's coming from a Wayne fan.
You sure about that?
Wayne is not a battle rapper.
No,
he don't want no part.
He's not. He's not a battle rapper, but
Wayne from when he dropped all his mixtapes in the Carter 1, Carter 2, Carter 3. I wouldn't want Kendrick to even do nothing. You feel me?
But
people
Wayne
are getting
right
misconstrued. Kendrick was not dissing him. He was just basically saying, like, damn, you basically bitched over you not getting the fucking Super Bowl, but it's cool.
That's what exactly I was about to get at. All this started because he bitched about not getting picked to do the halftime show. My thing is
bitching though.
My thing is, Wayne, like, I get it. That's your city. I get it, bro. But you're not even a fan of the Saints. You're a whole Packers fan. Why are you mad that they gave somebody the opportunity to perform and showcase themselves on a platform in the middle of millions of fans watching at home, thousands watching in attendance?
Because
it's just like,
because Wayne's from New Orleans, right? Pretty much, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit you with this. Why didn't they ask Wayne when Beyonce performed?
He turned it down.
But all of a sudden, he wants to sit here and cry and bitch saying he never got to perform the Super Bowl. First off,
and what grinds my gears is everybody talking about Kendrick wrong for no. He expected somebody that he looked up to that he idolized to congratulate him. He understood that he was hurt, but after that he thought he was going to get congratulations. No. He only congratulations. Even somebody responded on Twitter to Wayne. They was talking about Wayne. What the fuck did you do? Maybe you sat up there and excessively bitched about you not getting the Super Bowl, and then congratulate somebody who looked up to you.
The only person that congratulated
him it wasn't a diss, but
I was just about to say that I'm the only person that gave Kendrick his flowers for getting that Super Bowl show.
Yeah, because Nas recognized
everybody else following.
Yeah, because Nas recognizes
I mean, Kendrick was bound to perform at the Super Bowl.
No,
regardless,
no.
He was at the Super Bowl multiple times.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he was bound to have that spot.
I mean, he performed when they did the whole Eminem, Dr. Dre shit. Like, he had his whole spot there.
Yeah.
Was I surprised that Kendrick got like the full spot this year? Yeah. Because I honestly thought they were going to be bullshit and just be like, here, Taylor Swift, take the fucking Super Bowl. Like,
but see, but I feel like and this is just my humble opinion. I feel like it's based off of the popularity of They Not Like Us.
No, because you also have to realize Not Like Us was like literally the song of the year. Put it that way.
That's what I'm saying.
But if you're basing it off popularity in that sense, you also have Taylor Swift. You also have Beyonce. You also have Sabrina Carpenter. You have Olivia Rodrigo, whoever the fuck her name is. You could have thrown any other person.
But what they did and was smart, they realized what was going on. Like that. Euphoria, 616 in LA.
They were capitalizing on the.
Not like us. They capitalized on that.
It wasn't just the popularity. They were capitalizing on the social media hype. They're like, you know what? What's hot right now? Kendrick. What's gonna set people off? Kendrick. And I'm gonna be fucking real with you. I'd rather have Kendrick perform next year, Super Bowl, than Lil Wayne. Because his recent performance now. No thanks. No thanks. If you gave me Wayne from like his early years, like 2010s, okay, yeah, sure, I'll take it. Mm-hmm. But you had that chance.
Performed a milli at WrestleMania, I was just like, okay.
And I get it. It was like, but his recent performance, it was like his festival or something like that.
I'm going to perform a new song at WrestleMania and then performed a milli. Nigga, there ain't no damn new song.
But at the same time, he just performed at like his festival or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that great? I'm sorry. Like I'm a Wayne fan, but it wasn't that great. He sounded like winded. I'm not going to sit through like 15, 18 minutes worth of going through Wayne songs and him being winded halfway through. I'd rather sit there and listen to a Kendrick concert. And it's not even just going to be Kendrick. It's literally just going to be the crowd half the time.
Legit.
Like,
man, we're gonna start off with Euphoria.
Like, let's be real. Ever since Kendrick came out in 2009, he has never dropped a bad track.
Nope.
I wouldn't be surprised if he do squabble up. Actually,
I swear to God, you do that to me in front of TV.
No, if I don't hear Master, I swear to God.
Turn his TV up. Turn his TV up. Yeah.
If I don't hear the crowd going in sync with that,
I didn't see memes with that fucking song. I'll be cracking the fuck up.
Bro, everyone's saying mustard.
Mustard.
Hey. Mustard on a beat. Oh, mustard.
So now here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go downtown and I'm gonna go to the pretzel factory. Ask for an order of pretzel. And I swear to God, if they ask me what I want, I'm like, mustard.
No, listen, you know that part is over as fuck. As we say in the wrestling business.
Hold on. That's going to be the equivalent of me going into Popeyes and asking the employees where the fuck sauce at.
I'm gonna tell y'all the story on why that's happening in a second. Listen.
Let's be real. Because when that commercial came out for that sauce, they bleeped her damn lips out, and I can read lips. She said, "Fuck, I don't care."
No, look. Haas was on lunch break, and I'm on the phone with him. He's like, "Man, I'm about to go into Popeyes." I hear him, ordering. I'm like, "You should ask for the fuck sauce." He's like, "Dog, you out of pocket." I'm like, "You should ask for it." He's like, "All right, I'm about to ask for it." So he's like, "What type of sauce you want?" He was like, "Yeah, can I get that fuck sauce?" I said, "What?" He's like, the fuck sauce that y'all got on TV.
You're fucking wild.
They started cracking the fuck up. It's like, he was like, "Listen, don't advertise it like that if y'all don't want to call it. I'm not calling it shit sauce. I'm not calling it shit sauce."
I'm gonna go to the Chinese store and get like a chicken finger platter. Be like, "What else you want?" With I'm like, "Honey mustard,
bro." That's like it was so.
The two over getting this is still wild. That's all I'm saying.
Look, I doing some crazy shit in fucking stores. I remember, I think it was after one of my parties. You were there, Juju, but you weren't there physically when we went to go get Taco Bell the next morning. I remember going with Mike.
Oh shit!
It was Mike, Joe, and Eric. We all went. I think you stayed back because you were fucking sleeping. You were tired of shit. You stayed up till like fucking 6, 7 a.m. and you just fucking
damn.
Yeah, we were up, man. And I remember running on like 2 hours of sleep when we woke up and we're like, let's get fucking Taco Bell because that's what we do when we get hungover. I go to Taco Bell and I go to order. I always use this as a running joke when, like, back then. I would go to the register and order. And it would always be a dude at the register. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to fuck with him. So I go to order and it goes, will that be all? And I'll go, Daddy? And he would look at me and be like, excuse me? I'd be like, Dad? Like, I would just keep saying Dad. And then as he calls out my order, I'll be go, yes, Papa? I would fuck with them just to get him so confused. But that's the thing. As we sit inside and we're eating inside because they're still asleep at my house. Mind you, I trusted these fuckers at my house for God knows why. So we're sitting in Taco Bell. We're just sitting there. And literally every 10 or 15 minutes or so, I would scream out, Dad.
Yo, this man is diabolical.
And every time I did it, I would hear them laughing in the back because they're like, what the fuck is going on? And as I'm leaving, I go, love you, Dad. But I would say it in like a squeaky voice. It would be like, Dad? Like, walking out the door.
That's fucking crazy.
Oh, if I sat here, no, nothing was as bad. No, you want to know what's bad? This motherfucker.
Oh, what? Oh, damn!
I need to tell you every time I catch this because in my old house we had a back room. It used to be a blacklight room.
Right.
This motherfucker was always smiling, so you could see his fucking teeth. But what creeps me the fuck out, we're playing beer pong in the blacklight room. This motherfucker's in the corner just going, yeah. And I go, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, nothing. And he just walks out.
Yo! I would have like, get the fuck out.
But what's worse is that when he gets fucked up
in the corner, get the fuck out the corner right now.
No, when he gets fucked up, he starts going around and starts saying Dragon Ball Z quotes.
I knew it.
Like he would I think it was at one point we took a shot and he was like, I need a sensu bean. And people looked at him like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What the fuck?
Like, there was one point where he went outside and did the fucking, like, the power up.
Oh my god.
He didn't.
Yes, I
was
did.
like, it's over now. And he was like, actually doing it. Mind you, he was so fucked up that he did it out front of my house where it was 2:00 in the morning and my neighbors are trying to sleep.
I ain't give a fuck.
He did it smack dab. No, he did it smack dab in the middle of the street, just literally doing it. And I'm like, get in the fucking house, you idiot.
What the
I'm
fuck?
sorry. I would have locked
Dog.
him out. I'm sorry. I would have locked him out for doing some shit like that.
Oh no,
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 I would've
it gets worse because look. After doing that in the morning, when we wake up, me and our homie Mike, we call him Mazooka. We start prank calling motherfuckers.
For no reason.
Oh my god.
They would go
Dog,
in the
one time-
backyard, do their business.
Woke up on dog shit.
Dog, we listen. This what we literally do. We wake up, we go in the back, light a bowl, smoke it, come in. Everybody waking up. We like, we about to do some bullshit. Ain't like, no, y'all not. Next, you know, Mazooka get a call. Somebody pick up. He was like, "Hey, how you doing? I got your number in the bathroom, and it said, you know, it tickled somebody, you know, nickel for a nickel. I got a quarter now. I ain't stingy." They was like, "What?" He was like, "Check this out." So this one time, I was beating my meat and I earthquake.
What the fuck, yo? That took a hard.
So wait, they hang up. He called another one. He hand me the phone. He was like, "Hello." I was like, "Boom, shaka like it's dang-a-lang time." We start drawing in this.
Yo.
Mind you, I'm trying to clean the fuck up of the mess that they left. Because I'm being a good host.
No, we was on angles.
We
was on angles.
Dog, you used to scare the females away with your Dragon Ball Z shit, though.
I bet he did. I bet he did.
They would all come up to me and be like, "What's wrong with him?" I'm like, "He's just fucked up. Leave him alone." That's it. That ass. Because my man would be crossfaded. I'll be like, "He's just fucked up. He's having a good time. Leave him alone. He's good."
Yo.
Hey, lucky I didn't do the scream that I do now back in the day. They were
God.
like, "Oh my god!"
No.
They were like, "No!" Walk up in one of their ear, be like,
Oh God. Okay.
Shut the fuck up.
walk up to somebody and go, "Squirt out."
Yo, shut the fuck up.
I didn't care.
No, where the sign at?
Listen, nothing tops our man's stall. Nothing tops that. My man got square drunk.
Off one beer.
He asked for the sign.
How many stories do we have on that man?
Talking about I'm Queen Elizabeth, bitch.
What the fuck?
Wow.
No, I'll
It
never
was
forget.
the way he did it, though. We
He
was all
grabbed-
just sitting. I think we was playing Cards Against Humanity.
No, I didn't have that at the time. We were playing. I think it was Monopoly.
I think we was playing something, Monopoly
playing-
or something.
It was something, and I remember he comes out of nowhere, grabs my fucking my curtain to my back door, wraps it around like a fucking. He looks like a nun, right? Like how the nuns have the whole.
Here you go.
He wraps it around, and he goes, "I'm Queen Elizabeth."
Queen Elizabeth, bitch.
What the?
We turned and looked at him and was like, "Hey, yo."
No, nothing was as bad as that when we lost him that one day. Remember?
Oh damn.
I found him. No, because you know where Island Avenue is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know where that? No. Like, you know, going that way, there's that 7-Eleven down.
Oh my gosh.
Right there on. I think it was like Buist or something like that. It's around there. That street before you get to Island Avenue, there's that other street that you turn down, and there's that 7-Eleven.
Yeah, it's near 70th Street, right?
It's like near 70th, like going towards Elmwood.
Yeah.
Yep,
So
I know what you're talking about.
we lose this motherfucker halfway through the party, and we're like, "Where the fuck is he?" We all split.
Outside.
No, we managed to fucking split, and I find this dude literally dragging his feet, fucking going down towards the CVS, and I'm like, "Fuck!" So I found him, and we get stopped by the cops.
Oh shit.
No.
Shit.
I bullshit you not. I've never seen a white man go from drunk to sober just like that. When the cops pulled up, he was all like fucked up, and the cops pulled up next to him. He's like, "I'm doing fine, officer. We're just going for a walk to 7-Eleven." And I'm like,
Yo!
That's self-awareness on a beam.
I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "You gotta play it off." And I'm like,
That motherfucker said my spidey senses is tingling.
so we
They
walked.
call me Eddie Guerrero, bitch.
Yeah. And then we ended up getting burritos at 7-Eleven and bringing them back.
Yeah.
Because when he's drunk, he paid for everything, which was the fucking greatest.
You got the Big Show burritos, dog.
The fucking spicy burritos, they were fucking they smacked when you were drunk.
Yeah, you had to get the Big Show burritos.
That's
Yeah.
Oreos.
Yeah, you big. I can't tell you the amount of Oreos you fucking wasted in my house. I was so mad. I would get a fresh pack, and he'd be like, "You got them Oreos?" I'd give them to him. He just fucking hides the rest of the night.
Yup.
Yo.
Wow.
Like dead ass.
Drugs. Y'all don't understand.
No, dead ass. Like during the hurricane, he stayed at my house for like 7 days, and fucking, my mom had like 4 or 5 packs of Oreos, right?
All them John.
No, there was this one pack. I think it was like the cookies and cream one that they had at the time. It was like a limited edition.
Oh,
I think it was
Where the filling was like a cookies and cream.
mm-hmm.
And I also had a birthday cake one. Tell me why I caught this motherfucker under my beer pong table in the middle of the fucking night, just eating up all my fucking Oreos.
Juju.
Listen.
Dead ass. I'm in the middle of the night, and I'm like chilling. We're all chilling. I go find him. He's under the table, just
going ham.
I'm like,
why?
He just ate all my fucking Oreos. Like,
why?
I don't know. I literally brought them down for everyone, and he ate them all.
You know what's bad? I was trying so hard not to pull it up on screen, but yeah.
Bad juju.
Oh shit!
Bad
shit! Down Juju! Down Juju!
You had enough under my table. Down.
You got drugs. Oh my God, sir.
No,
I can't reach through this goddamn camera and grab them Jones.
Get the fuck out the camera like that.
Yo, get out of here with your Thanos butthole lips. Anyway. Dog.
It has cost me everything. Sing no.
Wild.
He said,
Moving on.
I'm going to bring balance to the world.
Dog.
Moving on.
Dog. Moving on. Let's talk war games. Yes, let's talk war games. Jesus fuck.
My
okay.
God.
So we got 5 matches per usual.
Of course, the usual algorithm, the whole Triple H algorithm.
We had 3 matches and 2 war games matches.
Exactly. And
So
those 3 matches are championship matches.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe women's war games is kicking off.
It should, as per tradition.
Because honestly, their match doesn't really make sense.
This is why we're going to break it down. So,
to a degree,
if we're going to think about what the match order is going to be, let's start it off with the women's war games. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
On one side, you have literally Nia, Liv. You have both women's champions, Tiffany, Candice, and Raquel. On the other side, you have Bianca, Io, Naomi, Rhea, and Bayley.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand the one side with Nia, Liv. I can understand.
Okay.
The other side, I get there's a story there. Here's my thing. I'm sticking to this. I think Bianca's the one who attacked Jade. No, and you can't tell me, oh, she was in the triple threat. Look at Triple H attacking Shawn Michaels.
Mm-hmm.
I think Bianca did it because it plants seeds for Mania 41 because Bianca never really needed Jade to elevate herself.
Mm-hmm.
Jade needed her, in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
However, do I think it's stupid for them to take Jade out? Of course, because Jade's injured. Is she injured? I don't know. But maybe Jade had something going on and she couldn't compete in War Games. I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand Bayley being inserted into the match.
Only off the string that she's friends with Naomi. And because she also has a problem with Nia, Tiffany,
and Candice. I understand Io because Io's the number one contender to live.
Exactly. Rhea has a problem with Liv and Raquel.
But Rhea is also injured.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do I think they brought her back so soon?
Yep.
Yes. Because I feel like they could have been, if Jade wasn't injured, they could have been fine with just inserting Bayley into the match.
All right.
Rhea could have been the one to cost them the match at War Games. Okay. Now that this 5-on-5 set up, it's got me thinking who's winning, but who's turning.
Ooh.
So here's what I got.
Ooh.
I got Team Rhea to win, but it's either Naomi or Bianca that's going to turn right after the match is done.
I feel like it's going to be Naomi.
That's what I was leaning towards.
But why would Naomi be the one attacking Jade? Why would Naomi?
Think about it like this. Naomi's been trying to get Bianca to be like cool with Bayley since she got back.
Right.
Before Jay got even introduced. After Jay got introduced and they became a tag team, Jay basically just started dick eating off how Bianca felt about Bayley.
Mm-hmm.
So if you think about it, then you got to think about it like this. Naomi probably feels like Bianca's using Jade to replace Bayley.
So in a jealousy type sense.
And somewhat like that.
Yep.
Also, another theory on that for me, I think Bayley could be a culprit. Cause think about it, she's real close with Naomi. She also wants to get back at Nia and Tiffany and them.
Right.
But because they had Bianca and Jade in the match already, that's already 2 slots. Rhea's already the captain or supposed captain.
The captain.
Io being the number 1 contender, and then them with Naomi, Jade, and Bianca having a close association because of the whole WrestleMania thing and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So Bayley could feel like she was left out.
But that's the thing. Why turn Bayley back heel if she just became babyface this year?
Yeah, I don't think
That's
it's going to be Bayley.
I was thinking.
That's why I said she could be a culprit.
It's an option.
Yeah.
That's why I'm leaning towards Bianca.
Yeah,
Bianca
because
has been showing heel tendencies
NXT,
as of late.
She's showing that NXT Bianca.
You don't
like even not even that. Like it's her whole demeanor, her whole vibe, her whole outfit. Like
she's been real spicy lately.
Exactly. Like Bianca's attitude has changed. I think
his. Go ahead.
But here's the thing: since Jade is going to be quote unquote out for a while, I think Jade, if she does come back at the Rumble, Jade's going to come back to the Rumble. Bianca's going to eliminate Jade, and that's your Mania 41 match.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. But let's talk War Games. I think I'm gonna fuck with you on this one. I don't think Team Rio wins.
You think everybody start?
I think as much as I want,
Oh, you think everybody gonna start scissoring? Say no.
No. As much as I want Team Yams to win,
Before we
I
continue,
think.
can we just talk about Bailey in that fucking outfit tonight?
Yeah.
God!
Hold on, Kai. You know what's coming. Stevie J smile time.
Cause like, who's come out looking at that?
Sweet,
Come out
yeah.
looking good.
Bruh.
That's all I'm saying.
Bruh.
I get
He
it.
came out. Me and how his look was like.
You took like a triple check. You were like
the outfit
And
should
dude,
go on Monday.
Monday.
Monday. That was
Yo, first off, I seen a comment on Facebook that somebody said she had an upper mid card face but a top level superstar body.
Stop it.
Bro, I seen that comment and closed the whole comment section. I'm like, no, I'm off here.
You're not gonna do Pamela like that.
No, we're not gonna do.
Bro, like I couldn't even respond to it. I couldn't react to it. I just looked at it and was just like,
we're not gonna do Yamala that dirty. All right, look.
Please don't. That's hilarious though.
bro, that's why I had to close the comment section. Like I couldn't react to it. I didn't want to reply, so I just looked at it and was just like,
Stop it. Yamala looks good. So yes, I all gooning aside. As much as I want Team Yams to win, I think Team Liv is going to pull out the win because there's factors that are going into this.
Right.
They're going to do this whole can they coexist bullshit like they always do.
Exactly like they always
I
do.
think what's going to cost them the match is Bianca Belair. Bianca is going to feel she's still going to feel some sort of way that Bailey is on the team.
and she still feels some type of way with EO.
Exactly, but not as much as her hatred for Bailey. I feel like that's going to cost her the match. On top of that, you also have Dominic Mysterio, who is not on this card, that could be playing. Stop it, you fucking. What are you doing? Motherfuckers out here doing Frogger. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Say no.
Fucking stupid. Anyway,
I'm sorry. I was just thinking about the Team Yams.
I understand that, but stop salivating. Just stop.
I was being a get.
Never mind.
Anyway, you have Dominic Mysterio, who's not on this card. He's going to play a factor in trying to help interfere in this match.
Yep, like always.
You really had to cover your mouth while eating an Oreo? Dog.
No, get back from the camera. Oh my God. Stop saying the old word around this motherfucker.
Where's my... Back up. Spray with this Febreze. Back the fuck up.
Bad juju.
Bad.
That's all right. I'm gonna give me a box of Oreos next month.
One job.
You had one job to just eat the fucking cookie normally.
Why
You
do
should
you
have just
think I
ate
went
the
like
goddamn
this?
cookie. I wouldn't have said nothing, nigga.
Hey. Back up.
Yo, calm down and back up from the camera. Don't nobody want to see your lips.
Oh!
Yeah, get the sign. Yep, there we go.
Hey, Bridget,
Let's get back on
you
track.
ain't going nowhere.
Oh my God.
For 3 minutes. 3 minutes of pizza.
Okay, so here's where I'm going with this.
Somebody mute his fucking mic.
I also think here's where another thing could happen. I think Team Liv is going to take it because of some sort of screw job or some sort of fuck up in the match.
Mm-hmm.
However, if Team Rhea wins, pull the trigger on Tiffany Stratton. After the match, or even during the match, whatever. Tiffany cashes in on either Nia or Liv. My guess on Nia.
I feel like she should go after Nia.
Of course. That's my guess. But in all of that, my pick is going to be Team Liv to win this match.
Okay.
Honestly, for me, the match could go either way for a winner. Because too many deciding factors. There's too many stories behind each of these women in this match.
Exactly.
And honestly, you can go either way, from a screw job to a fuck up to a heel turn, or even like you said, even a fucking cash in.
Which I think Bianca's heel turn is going to happen the SmackDown after.
Possibly.
I have a theory that I feel like, for starters, if we talking about who attacked Jade, I feel like Naomi could be a culprit, mainly because, like Haas was saying, they were trying to get, like, Naomi was trying to get Bianca to be on the same page with Bayley as far as the whole history between Bayley and Bianca. And of course, Bianca's not trying to hear it, so
right.
Oh, there was another thing I forgot as well. Because remember, Naomi also pitched to be Bianca's tag team partner instead of Jade.
Right.
And they threw Jade in her.
True.
That is true. That is true.
And then also, yeah, I mean, we can say it's going to be a heel turn at Survivor Series, because usually like with War Games matches or any type of Survivor Series match, that always seem to be a major factor when it comes to a person match.
Plus at the same time, as much as War Games has been on the main roster, because I don't want to say NXT, as much as the War Games has been on the main roster, every match is won by the baby faces.
True.
Except for the Bloodline one.
I was going to say, yeah, except for that one.
Whatever.
Also,
I'm talking about the women.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna strongly bid on this fact here.
Uh-oh.
Whoever on either team, whoever gets the pinfall or whoever gets pinned might just be the potential winner of the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, honestly, they were saying Naomi has been a high favorite to be the potential winner for the Rumble. So I'm looking out for her to get.
You have a lot of favorites going into it. You have Naomi, you have a Rhea Ripley. Because at the rate they're going to push out Rhea and Liv to Mania 41.
Exactly.
Oh, we gotta do a Royal Rumble special. Like
we do. I've done that for the past couple years already.
Perfect.
And plus, like I said, if we talking about who we predict as far as who will win the Royal Rumble, every single person that's in this match has been an odds-on favorite to potentially win the Royal Rumble. If you eliminate Nia Jax as champion, if you eliminate Liv Morgan as champion, everybody else, also with the exception of Raquel, is an odds-on favorite to win the Royal Rumble.
And Candace.
Say that again, Ant.
What?
What'd you say?
I said thank you.
I said and Candace.
Yeah, and I said thank you.
And
yeah. So
everybody,
so with the exception of them,
she
are an odds-on favorite to possibly win the Royal Rumble. So whoever gets the momentum out of this War Games match is 9 times out of 10 most likely a candidate to win the Royal Rumble. With that being said,
weird.
I'm going I'm going with Team Real on this one, with
Okay.
another possible theory of the cash-in on top of Naomi's heel turn.
Okay. Fair. Juju, who you got?
No, I already said
Team Yams.
Team Rhea.
Okay. Moving along. Let's talk about one of the mid-card championships that are actually being defended on a pay-per-view. Let's talk first La Knight against
The Knight.
La Knight against the newly created Shinsuke
That's
Nakamura.
Shinsuke Orochimaru.
I like that.
Who are we thinking? What are we thinking? Do we think this is just a
Friday
throwaway
high
match
for
at this
that
point?
game.
Honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm thinking Shinsuke. Because this is WWE's formula. When there's a major return, 9 times out of 10, they're going to be champ.
Right, but Shinsuke's been repackaged how many times now?
Like 4 times.
Okay, he got repackaged and then lost to Seth Rollins 3 times.
Tis is true, but he was.
That's when he became Orochimaru.
But to that point, when he was repackaged, he was also Intercontinental champ, and he was also U.S. champ after repackaged.
So it's safe to say Nakamura is a forever mid-carder.
At this point, yeah.
Sad to say, but
Yeah.
Who knows? Before he called it quits, Trips might make him WWE champion for the one time.
no, he had his chance and that went out the window
Vince blew it.
twice.
Fries. I blame Vince.
WrestleMania 34.
And
Vince.
the whole run with Jinder Mahal. Yeah.
There you go.
Jinder Mahal.
There you go.
Which
So that window is closed.
the thing is, I can't believe like when this is one point I will forever kind of agree on before with a previous host that was on the show. He said Nakamura peaked in NXT.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's safe to say because Nakamura has had a mid main roster run. He I'm sorry. What he's done on the main roster does nothing in compared to what he did in NXT. Granted, I understand Triple H trying to save him and trying to do something with him.
Triple H handled him in NXT, so Triple H probably like, all right, if Vince couldn't do it, I'm the one that handled him in NXT and made him big. So let me see.
But the thing with Nakamura, he had a chance with Seth Rollins,
which he should have won.
Arguably so, but at the same time, Nakamura got hurt, went away for a bit, and then he wrestled in Japan and then helped mentor some people.
Right.
If he's getting repackaged now to this brand new character with some little changes to his theme song again,
which is fire.
Yes. If he's getting this rebranding, and if he doesn't win, throw it the fuck out. I'm sorry. Look, I'm a fan of LA Knight. Dude's literally had the best year of his life.
Yeah.
But it's okay for LA Knight to drop the United States title. Because I feel as though you have Nakamura come back, win it. Let him hold it for a month.
You know what? Somebody
so
said it.
Transitional champion, basically.
Look, somebody said it online. There's nothing wrong with LA Knight being champion. He's cool as champion, but it seemed like his chase to the title was better.
That's with all champions. People are saying that about Cody.
Cody's chase was definitely.
But you can't say Cody didn't have a phenomenal run this year. That man had banger after banger after banger the whole fucking year.
And now everybody's starting to bitch. Oh, he ain't defending the title like Roman. Listen, I ain't bitching when Roman ain't do it. I'm not.
No, and this is my argument with Cody. He's not a part-time champ. He
He's
shows up.
full-time.
He shows up. Roman shows up whenever the fuck he wants.
And that's why I said, like, people were brainwashed with the fact of the champion not being at every show.
Exactly. They're brainwashed with Lesnar doing it and Roman doing it.
Mhm.
Cody is here. He's at every single fucking show.
And then people don't even dig the mood. It was like when Roman became champion, you kind of sensed it coming because him showing up, that's
a
his
big deal.
babyface side.
That was
his babyface side. He like, hold on, if I'm gonna be a heel, I gotta start doing real heel shit. So when I beat Brock Lesnar, I'm gonna take his schedule.
And that's the thing. When Roman showed up,
take his schedule.
Roman as a part-time, as champ,
Mm-hmm.
when he would show up, it was a bigger deal than what it was.
Yeah.
And then also think about it like this. Look how Roman was when he did show up. They would have him open the show. He would either be main event or he would either be like fucking like mid segment and some shit before like the co-main event.
Or even then, Roman would just open the show and then bounce.
And look what they're doing with Cody. Cody opens the show up half the time. Cody's either main
just
event
wrestled in the middle of the card tonight.
Exactly. I was just about to get to that. He will either main event or he'll either be in the middle of a card or he'll have a segment in the middle of the fucking show.
He's not a selfish
Cody
champion.
don't need.
Cody is the guy. And if people want to bitch about it, sure. But Cody has carried this company. Here's the thing. He might miss Survivor Series. You don't know that. There might be a segment with him and Kevin Owens.
Yeah, I feel like 9 times out of 10 he's going to.
There's going to be a segment with him and Kevin Owens. He's the champion. He's going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's going. Now I feel like, see that's the thing. Like, if we look at how Cody Rhodes is as not just a character but as a performer, he's a traditionalist. He takes after the reins after his dad and other legends that came before him. So if you really look at Cody wanting to be there at every show, at every event, at every appearance, so to speak, as champion, this is him revitalizing the role of what a champion should be.
He's pretty much what John Cena was in the 2000s.
Yeah, and exactly, and that's the thing. I think this kind of helps and hurts him at the same time because again, we've all been brainwashed with the fact Lesnar not being at every show, Roman not being at every show, hell, Rock not being at every show, and all of them were champions at one point. So it's like them not being at every show made it cool.
Exactly.
The only difference between Cody and John is Cody wears a suit fucking everywhere. John only wears a suit when he got to go on TV.
Because when Cena's on TV, he puts that fucking Superman cape on, the t-shirt and the jorts.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Outside of it, with appearances, he's a businessman.
But that further proves my point because, like I said,
and a heel to Nikki Bella.
He went there.
You're a dick. Anyway, you were saying.
Anyway, so what I was going to say was before I was Bella interrupted.
Belly.
The difference between John and Cody is the fact that I feel like John was that prototype of a company guy. He was the John is Captain America, while Cody is
America's ass.
I feel like Cody's more along the reins of a
Homelander.
I mean, Homelander fits him, but I'm saying in the Marvel sense, he's more like a Tony Stark.
Okay.
In a way, and I only say that because of the suits.
Whatever.
But yeah, like Cody wants to take that reign as the company guy, and again, it goes back to Hogan, Rock, Austin, John. I want to say
Roman,
Yeah, Roman. Yeah, you can put Roman
and Cody.
Roman. All of them were company guys. The only difference was Roman and Brock went a different route as far as being a company guy.
Yes.
While Hogan was forced down our throats. Roman was forced down our throats to a degree until he became head of the table. John was forced down our throats to a degree. Austin, Rock, forced down our throats, but they did it in their own unique way.
Which is why Cody, it makes sense for Cody.
Yeah, it makes sense for Cody, but I get why people think like this whole thing is like kind of stale in a sense, but at the same time, he's taking us back to how, like I said, how a champion should be as far as appearance or as far as whatever the case may be is, and it's hard because times are different.
Here's what I boil it down to, and we gonna get back on the U.S. title match. Here's what I boil it down to: Cody showing up, he's a babyface.
Yep.
You don't want him taking the heel schedule of being a part-time champion. Sure, it was different with The Rock because Rock had Hollywood engagements and shit. But like I said earlier, when Roman was the Universal Champion, when his reign first started out, he was there every week. It was, once he inched closer and closer to unifying the titles, and once he unified the titles, he said, "Shit, I beat Brock. I'm a heel. I'm gonna take Brock's schedule now," and that's exactly what he did.
Yeah,
like fuck it, I'm gonna make them like hate to see me take time off, so that they pay to see me lose this shit. Whereas though all the people that feels as though Cody championship is stale, the baby faces is like, no, now I'm gonna show up every week so you can pay to see me, to see if I lose this shit. And when I don't, you get that much more frustrated, like, nah, he gotta lose this shit. I'm gonna come back and see when he loses.
Right.
It's a balanced scale.
And that's why and that's why it's, to me, for examples like that, for baby faces, it's okay for LA Knight to lose.
Yep.
Because it's not going to hurt him nor his momentum. Give the title to Nakamura, sure. Have LA Knight have a bigger chase now. Right. Have him get momentum going into the Rumble. Have him compete in his first Royal Rumble match. Get into the Rumble. Go pretty far. Try to get a pivotal spot at WrestleMania. And in next year's time, try to be that guy that could be world champion.
Yeah, because if he tries to get a spot at Mania this year, it's damn near pretty hard to do that.
If I don't see him chasing the world title, I can see him jumping ship and going after the Intercontinental title. Sure. But it's fine if LA Knight loses, because we don't need every title to have a long title reign. We don't. We've already seen examples of it with the tag team titles. We've already seen examples of it with the Intercontinental title. Not every title needs a long reign.
Yeah.
Damian Priest had a short reign throughout the summer, lost it to Gunther. The only longest reign right now is Cody, and if you want to count NXT, Roxanne Perez.
Yep.
I definitely forgot she was champ at one point. I'm like, damn, she's still champ?
Yeah. And with LA Knight losing, I'm fine with. I'm fine. He had a good run with the title, had a couple good bangers with it. Cool. So my pick, I think Nakamura is going to win this one. If Nakamura does not win and doesn't get a rematch at Saturday night's main event, take this whole character and throw it the fuck away.
Yep.
At this point, just fucking let him walk. Just
I got Nakamura winning as well.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Moving along, triple threat, Intercontinental title.
Triple threat. I got big Shamo for his first Intercontinental title, but I need them to let him come out to lobster head. Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna fuck you up. You're giving me Sheamus and Braun at Mania 41. Run it the fuck back, and then give Sheamus his moment there.
I can dig it.
Because Braun Breaker's on a fucking tear right now.
I want to be remiss if they let Sheamus take the strap at Survivor Series. He get a nice little run with it. He drops it again, then get that rematch at Mania.
But here's the thing: Braun literally just won that back last month.
Right.
No, not even that. Like 3 weeks ago.
Oh shit! Yeah, it really was.
You're really gonna make him drop it again just to win it back in 2 weeks' time at Saturday night's main event?
See that, and
that's flip flopping.
That too, and then on top of that, what I feel like what they're trying.
I want Rick Kaiser Roll to get it. Who wants Brad as champion?
What they're trying to do is rush a process that doesn't need to be rushed.
No.
At the same time, they're trying to put multiple title reigns under a certain superstar to give them a push.
Which I get that. But at the same time, the Intercontinental title was so prestigious. Don't treat it like the TNT title.
Please don't.
Oh, man.
Where you literally just give it to Reign, to just give it to someone just to fucking have it.
Oh, man.
I think the match.
Don't talk about AEW like that. It's real wrestling. How could you? That's like talking about the Dallas Cowboys because we the boys.
Honestly, look.
Why? Why?
Because Cowboys fans and AEW fans are alike.
Honestly, outside of the War Games matches, that could be potential matches of the night. I think this one's going to be match of the night.
The triple
in
threat?
my opinion. I think the triple threat is going to be match of the night.
You got Sheamus, Braun Breaker, and Kaiser Roll.
I think.
You know what? I'm gonna pick my winner, and it kind of sort of makes sense to go in this direction.
You're gonna say Ludwig, aren't you?
You about to say a piece of bread? Why would you want a piece of bread? Okay, a Kaiser Roll.
Hold on, let me explain it.
I mean, that's
not Mr.
How close are we to Mania?
Mr. Stratton?
How close are we to Mania right now?
We're about
we're
close. We're close.
It's close, but it's still too damn far.
We're about 4 or 5 months.
4 or 5 months, right? So, would you go in the direction of giving Sheamus the Grand Slam this early, or would you give it to somebody that has the story? Well, not the story, but the rivalry with Sheamus right then and there to make that moment even bigger when he beats him at Mania.
Okay, that's the then that's the thing.
Like Ant said, Braun Breaker will be the bigger one.
No. I see where he's going with that. I see it because they had a little bit of a rivalry throughout the summer. I see that.
Mm-hmm.
My question is, where do you put Braun Breaker?
Where do you put him?
If he doesn't go, if he's going to go far in the Rumble, we know that. Where do you put him in terms of WrestleMania?
As far as WrestleMania is concerned, that's a good question. That is a very good question.
It ain't Gunther because there's only one man for that spot. His name is Juan Chadna.
Jesus.
Tito Jackson.
Juan.
Who I'm trying to think because
you can't. Unless you give me Braun Breaker versus Bronson Reed, which is like what? Pointless.
Very pointless.
Bork Lesnar, which we know ain't never gonna happen.
We're never gonna get Bork Lesnar. As much as I would love that, unless you give me Goldberg.
Oh, hold on, quick fantasy. What if we hear Brock Lesnar theme blare at the Royal Rumble?
I'm marking out.
The only The only way that happens is if you actually do the spot you were supposed to do this year and have Braun Breaker eliminate him.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yeah.
But the only thing for Goldberg at Mania is only Braun Breaker. That's it.
Spear versus Spear.
Do not give Goldberg Gunther. I'm sorry.
No.
I honestly think if it's Goldberg's last match, give him Braun Breaker. No, give him Braun Breaker.
No. I'm saying no. Here's what I'm saying. If we go in the Gunther route, that match would have to go SummerSlam.
But that's the thing. Goldberg said only one more match.
That's what I'm saying. If not Mania, SummerSlam.
It'll have to be non-title, so that means Gunther wouldn't be champion. Because I'm not trying to be.
It only makes sense. It only makes sense for it to be SummerSlam if we go Gunther versus Goldberg.
And Gunther's just gonna kill him. Good.
Which is fine by me.
Good. Fucking bitch. Anyway.
Okay, all right.
Look, I'm gonna say this. Just so you understand this, okay? Fuck Bill Goldberg. Okay? Fuck him.
Stop for why he's shaking his head.
Fuck him.
Because it's a shameful thing.
He's
lobster head.
Look, why is he bald? I don't understand that. Like,
not why is he bald?
Why?
What? Listen, it's a shameful thing. Lobster head.
Master. Anyway,
Fearless man who could wind up dead.
Lobster.
Haz is like, y'all are fucking stupid.
I'm high. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it.
Oh God.
So is Haz, but he's like.
But anyway, back to the U.S.
It's the silence that Intercontinental dickhead. We moved on from the U.S. title.
Well, that too. Whatever.
You mother.
We high. What's your excuse?
Oh my God.
I'm sleepy.
Same.
You know what?
Anyway, Braun Breaker, my pick, match of the night.
Yeah.
You're going lobster head, aren't you?
Lobster head.
No, Juju. But who are you going with?
I feel like if they give it to Sheamus, it's too soon of a moment.
Thank you.
Save it for WrestleMania. Wind up dead.
That's why I say. Now, like I said, as far as where you will put Braun Breaker for Mania, that's definitely a mystery. But it has to make sense. But I feel like with the rivalry there and the further equity that could be put into him, give it to Kaiser. You give it to Kaiser so that way in one night. Oh shit. Okay.
What the hell?
Right.
Circle. Circle. It's a circle.
It's a circle.
It's buffalo. It's a circle. It's
Imperium
buffalo.
implodes in one night at Mania.
Right.
So it's only fair to go that route if we do Kaiser winning the championship. Therefore, Gunther and Kaiser run this show. Hey.
What?
He said, I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know what the fuck happened. The shit just reset it, fucking blanked out. People's screens keep freezing.
It's probably the StreamYard itself because it does that to me too.
Who you got hand?
As much as I want Sheamus to win his first Intercontinental Championship, it's not right for Braun. It's not right for Braun to lose. It's not right for Braun to lose it this early again.
Thank you.
So,
exactly.
I'm retaining.
This is why Juju's a bitch. Anyway,
that's why you're a French fry whore.
Wow.
And you're an Oreo hooker. So
on the corner every night.
Dog, what?
Oreo.
The corner of what? The corner of Kensington? Anyway.
No, I'll be on the corner of Bakalaka Docker Street. Motherfuckers in the comments will be like, yo, what the fuck is Bakalaka Street? Team America. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Anyway. Oh God. Shamalama ding dong. Moving along. Going into the World Heavyweight title match.
Yep.
I'm not even gonna start. Gunther, moving along.
There you go.
Yeah, we already see how they're building this. They're building this like, Priest got a chance.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Gunther's winning. I like the story that they're doing with Gunther looking vulnerable and looking weak against Damian Priest. I get it. Gunther is winning, keeping the title. The only way he loses is if Goldberg comes out. That's it. But that's not going to happen. Gunther's winning. I'm sorry to Damian Priest. Incredible year. No, let him focus to the Royal Rumble. So, let's talk of the cream of the crop, the main event here.
Here we go.
This has been speculation since me and AJ did the Crown Jewel prediction.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to fuck y'all up. I say Team Solo wins.
No,
Team Solo wins
because
of one man. That man is Dwayne.
Yep.
Either Team Solo wins clean, or I think Paul Heyman turns. Or the Team Roman gets distracted by Dwayne.
I got it differently. I got it like this.
I got Roman Reigns winning because I'm a suck his dick. Go ahead.
My God.
I got Team Solo about to win, and then Roman and them wins it.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody got on Solo side really got beat down enough for them to like do they nice little pose at the end. No. OG Bloodlines get fucked up. Punk like, this ain't my battle. I'm dipping. Rock coming. OG Bloodlines start to get the upper hand. Rock come in. And then they all get laid the fuck out. Roman about to get that Ula follow, but nope. If you smell, oh shit. That getting fucked up.
I don't think Rock is physical.
I think Survivor Series, even whether Solo team win or Roman team win, I think Survivor Series ends with The Rock standing tall with Team Solo team. So I got Team Roman winning, but The Rock is going to come out and Team Solo is going to beat the shit out of the OG Bloodline, and The Rock and New Bloodline is going to be standing tall. Because they got to continue this. They're going to continue this.
With Team Roman. Because I've also heard speculation that they're going to keep that bloodline up until the the first Raw of Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
I think another reason why Team Solo could win is that Roman doesn't trust Punk.
Mm-hmm.
That's.
This is why I think Heyman is going to play a factor. Either Heyman turns on Roman, or Heyman turns on Punk, which is going to throw this whole thing the fuck off.
One of those theories make more sense.
I do want to see, however, or Team Roman wins because of Seth Rollins.
That's the other thing I was about to bring up too.
Because Seth Rollins has unfinished business with Solo and Bronson Reed now.
And that's going to be a thing on Monday.
But Seth is also going to lash out because Punk took that spot. I'm telling you right now, Seth is going to make it known that he's pissed off that he has unfinished business with the new bloodline, but Punk is taking Roman's side. Granted, even though Punk is saying he's doing it for Paul Heyman, Seth is going to take that as an offense. Kind of like the Kevin Owens thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that is more reasons to plant Seth and Punk for Mania.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to plant Roman and Rock. We're literally going to get 3 stories planted in one night.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I don't think Paul is going to turn on Roman. Not yet. Everyone is expecting it and it's going to come and they're expecting it too early. Will Paul eventually turn on Roman? Yes, it's what Paul does. Look at what he did with all his clients. You see what I'm saying? Like, he was with them with a significant amount of time during a certain run, whether they turned face or heel. He was with them for like look at Brock. When Brock turned face back in the day, he was with him for a good couple months.
And then he turned the Big Show,
So
same thing with Punk.
Exactly. So with Roman, I give it like 3 to 6 months, maybe till after Mania best.
If you're gonna have Roman Rock at Mania, right? That ends all.
Mhm.
I think that ends all Bloodline. That
Mhm.
ends that chapter.
Yeah.
I say you do it before Mania. You have Heyman turn on Roman because of The Rock. Because Heyman is going to say, Roman, you were not the tribal chief anymore. You were not head of the table. He is. And that's going to give Roman more motivation to beat The Rock at WrestleMania and officially, literally rule all of the bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
And that ends the chapter. That ends the story for good. Because I don't see anything else happening after that.
I see,
after that,
occasional team ups and whatnot, but other than that, no.
If anything
feud.
happens after that, it'll just be overkill and it'll just be washed.
Like I said, if anything, it'll just be occasional team ups here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I see everybody still going their separate ways. I see the Usos going their separate ways, but also tagging up at times.
No, I still want to see the Usos and Motor City Machine Guns at WrestleMania.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I was about to say something about that. I feel like Mania, we either getting Motor City Machine Guns and the Usos, or for some reason they may do Gorillas of Destiny and the Usos.
To end all be all type thing. Yeah, whatever.
Mm-hmm. And I think how it's going to come about, Jimmy and Jay are going to be, having a spirited one-on-one match because they want to get that thing over with and get that rematch in. And I think if it's Tama Tonga and Tangaloa, they're going to ruin that shit. And they like, yo, like, y'all just ruined something for us.
Exactly.
Now we got to get y'all. Now it's time to smoke y'all. And we're going to smoke y'all on the grand stage. If it's Motor City Machine Guns, we already know how that's going to get down. Ooh, wait.
What did you just realize?
You know what? I just thought about something, and this might play into a factor of WrestleMania being different than what we expect. Because you talk about Paul Heyman turning on Roman, right?
Right.
Okay.
Is Has sleeping?
No.
What if? Now
that was just the way the phone angle.
I'm gonna say this as careful as possible, but it might make sense theoretically.
Price.
What if we don't get Rock and Roman at WrestleMania? Keep in mind of the whole tribal chief thing. What if instead of Roman and Rock at WrestleMania, we get Roman versus Solo at WrestleMania for the Ula Fala?
Go fuck yourself.
No. Hear me out. If we talking about what makes sense, the Ula Fala makes sense overall as far as this whole tribal chief story. And the only, like I said, it's far-fetched, but in a way, I feel like it might be a possibility. I know we want Rock and Roman at WrestleMania. I know that.
But you need to think about it this perspective. Roman and Solo is not a WrestleMania match.
It's not.
Not even that. Not even that.
Not,
even if
I'm thinking as far as the Ula Fala.
Look. Even if you're thinking about the Ula Fala, if you look back at that family tree, there's something above the Rock's name.
Yeah, he's the high chief. Yeah, he's the high chief.
So right then and there, the Ula Fala for him wouldn't even matter because he's the high chief. He would just want that to solidify the control.
And that's where Survivor Series comes into play. Because if The Rock comes out and ends the show, I see Solo handing the Ula Fala over to The Rock. Or that's why I said Paul Heyman comes into effect. Paul Heyman gets the Ula Fala at some point, gives it to The Rock. Either way, it's going to lead to Roman Rock. And I told you at our Crown Jewel show, if I don't get Roman Rock, you give me Roman versus Jacob Fatu.
Yeah.
At Mania.
Because that's more of
which I'm also fine with. Which
that's more of a match than Roman versus Solo. If you want to do Roman versus Solo, do it at the Rumble or do it at Saturday night's main event. Cool. Which another thing which I think The Rock will appear on because it's on NBC. It's literally a big thing. It's a big network.
I was about to say, not only that, of course, the Raw on Netflix, he's bound to be there.
He's gonna be there. He's gonna be there.
But yeah, so this goes back to what we were saying. It like this is The Rock's window to make something make sense.
Correct.
And still keep in mind what we said about Cody and Rock being a thing. We don't know when.
Right.
But I'm just like I said, I'm trying to make sense of the whole thing. And 9 times out of 10, if we always look at a WrestleMania, a potential WrestleMania match, it's been Rock versus Roman. But I feel like WWE has something up their sleeve to where we get it sooner than later. I don't know why I feel that way, but it does make more sense for Roman and Rock to happen at WrestleMania. Big main event match.
I honestly wouldn't blow their load that early.
Yeah.
The only way to do it is if you put it on Raw on Netflix, which again doesn't make sense.
Right.
I can see putting on Raw on Netflix where The Rock announces, because he likes to announce it way ahead of time. He would announce me and you at WrestleMania for the family. Okay. Or the only other way to plug that is if The Rock declares himself into the Royal Rumble and Roman eliminates him. But I don't see The Rock competing in the Royal Rumble, which people have to stop fucking fantasy booking that. The Rock is not going to compete.
The Rock is above the Royal Rumble. The Rock is.
He's not going to compete in the Royal Rumble match. He's not going to come out at number 30. He's not going to win.
Not WWE 2K15.
And that's another thing.
He's not going to come out in the Rumble. He's not going to compete in the Elimination Chamber.
This is why I also think Roman. This is why I think Roman is now above the Royal Rumble. Roman is not going to be in the Rumble. He's not going to fucking win it. Yeah. There's only one man that's going to win that Royal Rumble. His name is John Cena. Okay?
John Cena.
And his name is John Cena.
Chicken wings.
It's either that or the only other man I can think that can win it is Randy Orton. But we'll talk about that another time. As far as this main event goes, I think Team Solo wins because of those 3 things I said, but I think the major factor is going to be The Rock showing up at the end. Yet again.
Not saying a damn thing.
Nope. And if he does, he's either going to be standing at the entrance or he's going to be standing in the middle of the ring where everyone's laid the fuck out.
Teabagging somebody. Like it's Halo.
Another seed you can plant, and I wouldn't be mad if Triple H does this. I'll be surprised if he does. And then that means he's listening. Psych. But if you teased Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in the back. WrestleMania 41, Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens.
For anybody out there that's about to say, no, we don't want to see that. Bitch, they are destined to fight forever.
Not even that. Kevin Owens is going to take that storyline he had with Cody Rhodes and carry it to Sami Zayn. Why? Because they won the tag team titles together by beating the Bloodline, and now Sami goes back and does this shit.
Welcome Jay over to Raw with open arms.
Yep. Kevin was right.
And let's not forget about Survivor Series 22.
Exactly. So again, I say Team Solo. I can't, because you got to stop with the baby faces, man. Give it a little bit of a change. Give them some momentum. Give the heels some love. I'm going Team Solo.
Okay.
Juju's going Team Roman because he's a cocksucker.
Jesus.
Dog.
Honestly, either way, The Rock is going to make sense. So I'm gonna go OG Bloodline.
All right. fair. Mr. Hez.
Yeah.
Why?
It's your pick.
See, I'm gonna have to go with the OG bloodline, but I feel as though like a lot of things could happen during that match.
Right.
They like you said, it could be a Paul Heyman turn. Mo said The Rock could return. Some extra shit could happen where Roman and Punk get into it, and Punk winds up taking Roman out to go to sleep, and he winds up leaving the cage, causing them to forfeit the match.
Right.
So there's a lot of unbound factors in this match that could happen, and it's always like that for the men's War Games matches.
There's always a twist. There's always some sort of fucking twist.
Then on top of that, I'm curious as to know what is this favorite that Punk is talking about?
Paul's Punk, who knows?
It's easy. You're gonna give me Punk and Roman at SummerSlam.
Is it SummerSlam or the Rumble?
No, you're gonna give me Punk and Roman at SummerSlam in MetLife, and I'm gonna fucking be there. And I'm gonna nut all over that fucking ring.
Is either that or Punk want Paul by his side when he go for a championship run. Either way.
That or the favor is Heyman.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of scenarios to that, but I think it's going to be Punk Roman.
You already know when it come to them, they cook cinema.
Yes.
Cinema. So we in for a nice ride.
We're in for a long 2025.
The cinema enema.
Bro, what?
I don't
know about an enema.
I tried.
I mean, you may look like an enema, but I don't know why the fuck you would want an enema.
Yo.
That hurt my feelings, man.
You'll be right, just Smollier.
Never mind.
They called him Juicy Smollier.
Didn't he just come out like admitting that was a whole lie?
After the whole what's the name? Yeah.
So why you lying, man?
No, why he lying?
Why you lying? Why the fuck you lying?
Oh my god!
My name is Tony Smollier. All right, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
So you are a Smollier. See, you're a liar.
No, I said I was Juicy Smollier. You asswipe.
You're related to him, aren't you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm from a different line of Smolliers.
I'm from a different line of Smollier. You know what? Take a walk.
I'm gonna tear my quad.
Facts.
That is true.
Well,
you feel me? Do you feel me?
Do you feel him, sir?
My name is Kevin.
The time has come for me to go.
All right.
On that note, entertaining y'all until the next time, until the next show. I'll see you when I see you. I'll
Stay
Thanks
tuned
for
for
watching.
our new Steve Harvey show at 9:00.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And remember, Montel dick down Kamala. Okay.
Yeet. Like, comment, subscribe, or I'm telling my mom.
Yo.
Y'all better like, comment, subscribe. I'm telling y'all. Do y'all want to see this face in y'all nightmares? No. Y'all don't want to see this face in y'all nightmares.
And that's official.
Like, comment, and subscribe. And for YouTube, tap that bell for all notifications. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not playing with y'all.
They're not going to tap shit with you yelling at them like that.
And on that note,
they're going to do it.
Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for your weekend movie. And that movie is Passenger 57, starring Wesley Snipes.
Yo!